Now, French President Emmanuel Macron welcomed the fall of the Syrian government headed by Bashar al-Assad and said his country remains committed to security of all in the Middle East. Now, Macron wrote in a post on X, and I quote, "The barbaric state has fallen. At last, I pay tribute to the Syrian people, to their courage, to their patience. In this moment of uncertainty, I send them my wishes for peace, freedom and unity," unquote. Let me take this back to Akansha at this point. Akansha, one more leader internationally who is in fact welcoming the fall of Assad here.
Absolutely, and we know that the kind of role that French troops are playing. We also know that the US has stationed its troops over there in Syria. So they all have their own vested interests in the Middle East, particularly in Syria. And Syria has been a region of tumult, tremendous tumult. Sharon, if you look at it, ever since the time of Arab Spring, in fact, let me go back to the 80s when the father of Bashar al-Assad was known for conducting a massacre in 1982 where he killed nearly 20,000 people. So Syria has really not experienced what democracy tastes like. It's seen, bouts of these dictatorships. The Arab Spring started in 2011, 2015 up till 2017. It's a very critical time again. But these bouts of rebellion, the kind of movements that have taken, have always been suppressed. But now that HTS has seized Damascus, and with the fall of Bashar al-Assad, a renewed sort of hope for all the people in Syria. They are also being propped up right now by the support of NATO and the larger West, including the United States. We'll have to see if the HTS is willing to welcome the Western support or engage in any form of diplomatic dialogue. Will the United States, along with France and various NATO allies, be able to prevent undirected? Will HTS want complete autonomy? At the same time, will they be able to guard the people from the interventions coming in from Moscow or even Tehran? Many are thinking about how this entire fall of the Assad regime has happened because Tehran and Moscow have been occupied by their respective geostrategic concerns vis-a-vis wars. Will this also present an opportunity for sort of takeover? Because we all know these are neighboring allies. We've already heard how Israel started bombarding the common borders between Lebanon and as far as Syria is concerned, to sort of take over Hezbollah's infrastructural warehouses. So these are, fast-paced developments. We'll have to see how this actually shapes up in the larger geostrategic picture. But do expect some kind of dialogue or overtures now being made by the NATO, primarily under the aegis of France and the United States.
All right. Thank you, Akansha, for getting us all those details and also putting all those things into perspective.